Nadir!
Here I am!
My son, you must be hungry, aren't you? I'll give you something to eat.
You're always fussing over me as if I was still a child. The same old soup, but by luck I caught some good fish today.
Brave Omar, teach us to use weapons as you once did. Is it true that when you lived in the city of the Golden Domes, there was no one there who could overcome you with any weapon?
Yes, but then certain situations arose there which forced me to make a decision between liberty or my own dishonor. I chose to be free. That is the reason I fled from that city and escaped the reach of the vile usurper there.
Allah deliver us all from the usurper.
Curb your anger if you valued your life.
Thieves and bandits.
Stand apart, all of you. Keep your distance.
Welcome, my lord and master.
What is the matter with my valiant officers here? I myself have to rush across my own territory to suppress a miserable band of slaves.
Magnificent, Dakar. Who better than you would be able to ensure a victory for your own warriors? Remember, Dakar, the future of your kingdom depends entirely on you. And there is no one as exceptional as yourself, Dakar, when it comes to being an expert swordsman. Take the word of a faithful slave who is motivated solely by profound devotion.
I know, Rato, I know. You're one of the few trustworthy persons in this court filled with secret traitors.
This palace is empty without you. I had hoped that your first thought would have been only for me, not for those others. Could I have been remiss in any way to have deserved so much neglect?
Put it out of your mind, Dinazar. I think only of you. You don't know what torment it was for me to be without you while I was gone so long.
Well, now there is no more torment for you.
Are you disposed to receive the administrators of your provinces now?
My lord, deign to accept with favor these fruits, grown to bring joy to your dinner table, and these gems, a contribution loyally offered from the foremost of your provinces.
My weavers have created for you these magnificent brocades. Any gold? Maybe you've forgotten the gold. The gold is here, my lord. I always say for the last moment the best thing.
fur skillfully prepared, and here is what was collected from the cell of our animals this year.
Come back here, you defrauding embezzler. You believe this tribute be satisfactory? Why, the last time you paid in threefold what this is. Perhaps you think I am blind.
No, my lord. The province I administer is the poorest of all. This year the harvests have been very meager, and many animals perished because of the drought.
Don't try to fool me with excuses. If you value your head, be sure that in the future your harvests are gathered in abundance and the animals are alive and healthy. Or else I should have to kill you. Now get out.
Don't let your anger spoil your return.
I have kept aside until the last the tribute worth most of all.
More than gold?
Much more than gold. The devoted administrator of one of your outlying provinces, while suppressing a tribe in rebellion, has gathered for you a flower worthy of a royal pleasure garden. Forgive your warriors for having spared such dazzling beauty, reserving it solely for your pleasure.
Never before this moment has it been so easy for me to pardon anyone. Your great beauty eclipses the rays of sunlight. But can you give a name to such splendor as this?
Yes, surely, my lord. Her name is Fatima, shining in the sky as the morning star.
Here is a woman worthy to stand at my side.
You have nothing which you can offer to me. You who have robbed me of everything. And I have nothing to ask of a bandit who killed my father, my mother, and my brother.
Since when, may I ask, has the great Dakar let one who insulted him go unpunished for it?
I didn't expect you to greet me with suppliant words today. But I am patient. I am going to tame you.
Look at me. You are plotting your own misfortune, and I can foretell it in your eyes. Take care. You'll find to your sorrow that you are cherishing a serpent.
You're too good for me.
Let's see, Nadir, if you're as hard to beat with bow and arrow.
All right, on condition the target be set at no less than 50 paces.
I'll even give you 60.
No. No, neither 50 nor 60 paces will do. How many times do I have to repeat to you that an arrow doesn't strike into a target with force at more than 40 paces?
Then make it 40.
Agreed.
Bullseye! Magnificent, Nadir.
You're almost as good as I was when I was your age.
One of these days, I bet I can beat him. I'm sure of it.
Don't you believe it? No one can beat Nadir.
You must get some rest now, my son. Let us go home. Well, what is it, Nadir, my son? Don't tell me you're exhausted after those exercises you took a while ago. You are capable of enduring more difficult trials than that.
It is not my body that is tired.
I see. It is your mind whose thoughts fly far away. And this is what disturbs me. I've raised you as if you were my son. Tell me what's wrong.
In my mind, I often wander far beyond the horizons of this wretched village, attracted as by a vision to that far-off city of golden domes, the one you've told me so much about since I was a little boy.
That city is rich with palaces and gardens, but you would be unable to enjoy there all the liberty that you are used to here. As I have often told you before, the man who rules there owes his power to a band of mercenaries who are utterly unscrupulous, and he dominates by filling the prisons with those who are innocent or merely guilty of having rebelled against his immoderate thirst for riches.
The populace puts up with this for so long. Isn't there any man who is able to relieve his subjects from such oppression?
The man exists, but it is still much too early for him to undertake such an overwhelming burden as this.
Dearest Fatima, allow your faithful Katisha to stay here beside you always and give you consolation. However, the joy of being here with you may be overcome by the sorrow of seeing you tormented and in despair.
In all this misfortune, your faithful attendance has been a great comfort to me.
The moment I heard that you had been brought here to live at the palace, I insisted on taking care of you as your personal handmaiden. A long time ago, I was happy and carefree living in your father's kingdom.
What brought you to this place?
They overran us in thousands. They were like furies unleashed on us. Not a single one of our men survived to tell of it. They also slaughtered many of the women. But they kept for themselves only those who were the most beautiful.
We share a sad lot in common, faithful Katisha. But rather than live at the side of a murderer, I'd prefer to die
Do not despair, my princess. Dakar has many enemies, even within these very walls. You shall not stay for long inside here.
What do you mean? Is it possible to get away?
I think it is. I know how it is done.
Not here.
Omar. Speak to me, Omar. What have they done to you?
Nothing, my son. Nothing at all. As you can see, I'm still alive.
If they had done you any harm, I would never have forgiven myself.
But why attach any importance to the life of an old man like myself? It was for you that I was afraid.
We are burdened with misfortune. This is the third village of miserable rag pickers that we've run up against in this journey. Now these ladies may bring us some business. Look at the beautiful materials I've brought to make dresses for you. Bring out something for these ladies to see. I have the best quality merchandise for women's wear here.
You're wasting your time with us, peddler. We have more urgent need of other things here. Just look around you.
You mean the mercenaries came even here? And by any chance were some of you hiding the princess?
Who is this princess?
Omar was right when he said he knew them. Those plunderers were mercenaries sent by Dakar.
Yes, they were searching for the royal Princess Fatima, who fled from the evil clutches of that tyrant. They're looking into every single nook and cranny of all the villages.
It would be best then if you didn't wander too far away.
Don't worry. I am able to defend myself from every possible danger.
Here, put this over her. Who is she? Did she tell you her name?
There wasn't any way I could speak to her. She was lying in a boat being swept by the current toward the rapids. She would certainly have been drowned if I hadn't got to her in time.
Who are you?
His name is Nadir. There is no lad braver than he in all the land. Now, while you lie there and look at him, I'll go and prepare something for you to eat. Come with me.
I'm coming.
Tell us what we can do to make you comfortable, my daughter. Our house is a humble one, and all our resources are limited, yet everything we have is always at the disposal of our visitors.
In a modest house, one is often received royally, as here. Your courteous generosity would put a prince to shame.
Your manner of speaking is that which a princess uses. Are you, by chance, Fatima?
Fatima, why... Yes, that is my name. How did you know who I was?
I didn't know who you were, but I put two and two together, and I came to the right conclusion.
What are you two talking about? And hurry.
Those soldiers of Dakar are sifting the countryside in their search for the lovely Fatima, and the river casts up into our arms a young maiden of royal beauty. You may draw your own conclusion.
Age has endowed you with wisdom.
Not only age has done it, but also a lifetime lived to the full in joy and in sorrow. Your very presence here, however, exposes the village to new raids and further devastation. It is necessary, therefore, for you to go somewhere so far away that Dakar will be unable to
Where can
reach
that be?
As yet, I do not know.
I've had enough. Not even the two of you put together would be a match for me. Any news?
Nothing, my lord.
What was that?
Nothing.
And you dared to use that word with me? Search the remotest districts, the forest villages and cities. Dismantle the provinces stone by stone. Do whatever you like, but you find me the Princess Fatima, and you bring her back here to me. As surely as I was given the name Dakar, not a single one of you will be left with his head on his shoulders if you return once again empty-handed. Now get out of my sight, you! Be off with you, you pack of mongrels! What do you want?
When your spirits are once more free from anger, deign then to consider the opinion of the most devoted of all your counselors.
Don't bother with these preambles and excuses, Rato. But tell me what's on your mind.
The captain of your bodyguard is a man of the best of intentions, but not really fortunate. Now, I'm certain that I can solve better than he, and in much less time, the difficult problem that you have set him to do.
What makes you think so?
Because I'm a man who is trustworthy.
And what is the price of this trustworthiness of yours?
In an outlying province of your broad dominions, there lives a certain citizen whose personal fortune exceeds every ordinary limit. He owns vast properties with buildings and innumerable slaves, but by now he's well on in years, and it's bad for him to enjoy alone such a fortune as his.
What is it you're asking for with your fawning phrases?
I want his possessions, my lord, but to obtain them, you will have to let me take his life also.
His life is already yours, and so are all his riches. But take care. I will not think of pardoning you if you're unsuccessful.
What do you think? How easy it is to bring beauty even to a simple hut. Why, it's almost fit for a queen.
And you are fit for a king.
Well, you must excuse me. Well, the next time I'll make sure you hear me a long way off before I come in.
Why are you so sad, Nadir?
I'm afraid that all this will end.
Oh, if it is our love that you mean, I'm sure you are mistaken.
I'm nothing more than a poor fisherman. I wish I possessed a kingdom to give you, but all I have is myself.
I don't ask for more.
I don't have marble palaces that you were born to live in, nor richly woven dresses for you to wear.
What use have we two of such riches? Do you believe any man could ever build a lovely place like this? A ceiling of heavenly color, as blue and shiny. Where is the magnificent city, able to offer us such a peaceful life?
All of this is our kingdom which will last forever, and you are the loveliest of queens.
Take a look at that. Perhaps she's nearby. Keep your eyes and ears open. In inform me of anything unusual which attracts your attention. Let's push on. Whenever there is a fire burning, there must also be someone who kindled it.
They must be fishermen.
It's Fatima. Now at last it's my turn to land a big catch. Move fast.
Omar! Fatima! Omar, tell me what happened. And Fatima, what has become of her?
She'd been taken away by the guards of Dakar. They crept upon us and took us by surprise. I could do nothing to help her. I'm old and weak, and of no more use to anyone.
Put your weight on me. Let me see if you're badly hurt. Poor Omar. Our oppressors have made their last move. I'll not rest from now on until I have exacted full vengeance. Dakar has another enemy.
No, don't be reckless, Nadir. Between you and Dakar, there is an entire army which you cannot defeat alone.
What does that matter? I'm going to Dabakir. I have to save Fatima.
Have a care of your life, my dear son. I'm only thinking of your own good.
Yusuf! Here I am, Nadir! I need your horse, at once. There's not a moment to lose. You run and help Omar, right away.
Your devoted Katisha will be here by your side. Allah has willed it that my plan should be a failure. But surely does not mean that you must bow down to the evil will of Dakar. There is still hope for you, my beloved princess. This misfortune cannot be overcome by all your weeping.
Away with you. Leave us alone here. You have given me more reason to worry on your account recently than all my cares of state together. Have you finally been able to comprehend that I always obtain whatever I set my heart on? I desire you to sit on the throne at my side and to reign over all my people. You shall be the most envied queen on earth.
I should prefer to be the most pitiable slave rather than belong to you.
Don't speak to me this way. I will not allow you to use language like this. I have put up with your stubborn pride for as long as I can, and my indulgence to you has a limit at last. I can also destroy even the things I love most, if it is necessary.
I have no doubt whatever. I have seen with my own eyes the cruelties you're capable of.
It's not proper for women to judge certain measures of government. Remove these gloomy thoughts from your mind if they are a burden to you. Let me enjoy your loveliness, Fatima, calmly and serenely.
But how is it possible for a man to enjoy a woman whom he despises?
This haughtiness of yours makes you even more desirable to me, Fatima. But beware now lest you provoke my anger as well.
All you can do to me is kill me, Dakar. And that is a power of no concern to a woman who would prefer to be put to death.
You are still not yourself after everything that's happened to you. If I want to, I can be patient. I shall return to you later on. And you will do well to receive and greet me as a woman should receive her only lord.
We just saw this minute a young man who climbed over the wall, imprisoned after a terrific sword fight.
One of the soldiers of Dakar was killed in front of us.
I see. Go now.
Move on!
Enough! Now you can lock him up in one of the cells. We must wait for orders from Dakar.
If you weren't born the dogs that you are, you would still be dogs for being in Dakar's service.
Stop it now. Tie him and take him away.
Get up!
Tie him up so he can't move. I don't want him to move as much as a finger. Fasten his wrist. That's the way. Tighter. Let him try to battle with us now. Let's get out of here.
Mercenary cowards, you've sold yourselves body and soul to a usurper. You'll all die a miserable death if you follow the orders of that madman and murderer.
So then, this is the madman who goes around insulting our powerful sovereign, and who even dared to break into the palace. Who are you? Answer me, you good-for-nothing. Renew those insults of yours in my presence, if you have the nerve to.
If you want me to name you a sacrilegious assassin, and the most ferocious of tyrants, the most disreputable of men, I will name you Dakar.
Such impudence will cost you your life. You must have lost your reason. Reply to me. If you want to avoid a painful execution, and a lengthy one.
There was never a case before where it was so useless to grant a man his life. It's the head of your master which will not remain for long on his shoulders.
I'll hear no more of this raving. Seal up the door of the cell, and let him stay here until thirst and famine have finally killed him.
Were you able to hear any news?
Yes. I'm quite certain that it is the same young man you were speaking to me about. I had a description of him from a person we can rely on. A guardsman in the palace whom I have won over.
Oh, Katisha. Let us hope and pray it is not he. It's better they've not captured Nadir. Oh,
Take
when
courage.
I think of him in the hands of Dakar, it's more horrible than having him far away. I'm sure they're going to kill him.
Don't be so downhearted, Princess. Come on behalf of one who is dear to you. Soon you will be safe and far from the city.
Be still, for the sake of Allah. If they hear us, we're all lost. Take the sword.
Come, we must move quickly.
I can tell from your face that you brought me good news.
It all went off just as I planned. You can depend on it.
Yes?
And your Nadir is in safety, just as I have promised you.
Oh, thank you.
I cannot move any further. I'm hurt. Run. Save yourself. Don't worry about me. wounded.
We will take care of him.
Have no fear, and may Allah protect you.
Nadir. Oh, Nadir. What joy to see you here again. I have trembled with fear for you. Sit down, my son. As you see, I am almost as good as new. The kind people of our village came here constantly while I was recovering my health.
Many things have changed since then, Omar. I have been to Diyarbakir, where Dakar made me a prisoner. But the most important thing is that I must save Fatima. I shall have no peace until I have set her free again. I shall round up some men, arm them, and I shall attack the city and put an end to Dakar. My life shall have no other purpose except this.
Come, Nadir, let us go inside. What you are saying to me is very serious. It is time for me to tell you some things that are unknown to you. Sit down there and listen well. This decision which you have made puts you in great danger of losing your life. And your life is something far more important than you could possibly imagine.
What do you mean? I don't understand you.
Nadir, you are not who you think you are. Your real father reigned over this country before Dakar overthrew him. The night of the tragedy, I myself snatched you from certain death and brought you here into the mountains, where I have reared you as if you were my own son. Don't you believe me? Then come along with me, and before long you shall have evidence of the truth I have told you. Help me move these stones aside. With treasure as great as this, we'll be able to arm a great many men. I, Yusuf Osman, Qasun Omar, foremost dignitary of the kingdom, supreme commander of the armies of the king, with the authority conferred on me by the rank which I enjoy, deliver to you, Prince Nadir, the insignia of the power of which you are the only and legitimate inheritor. This is the banner, which symbolized in more than 1,000 battles the glorious deeds of your father. That collar you wear is evidence of your royal descent. This ring of gold, with its seal, shall make your will absolute law. And now, get down on your knees. The possession of this weapon makes you king. Generosity and judiciousness will guide you in all your actions.
Omar, my good and faithful friend, now more than ever your Nadir has much need of you. Continue as my oldest and most reliable counselor for my own well-being.
As for you, Rato, you shall answer to me personally for all these strange things that are going on around here. I can no longer put my faith in anyone. Who could possibly have arranged the escape of that man and the escape before of Fatima? It certainly appears that someone is an accomplice in all these events of late. The whole thing is unheard of.
My mighty lord and master gives somewhat excessive importance to all that has occurred. The flight of a rag picker does not merit such attention as the wrath of the great Dakar. Reserve your fearful indignation for causes that more deserve it.
All I want is to be able to put my trust in my own men.
The guards have all been severely punished for being negligent of their duty. I can assure you that in the future nothing of this kind will occur again.
Very well, then. Perhaps it is better that my mind now should dwell on happier and more welcome subjects, such as my wedding with Fatima, almost upon us. And so, I'm counting on you to protect me from disturbances which should be spared me.
I need all you young men capable and willing to join me and take up arms. I am making this appeal throughout all the friendly villages until I have enrolled an invincible army which I can lead against Dakar.
The appeal which you have just heard has been spoken by a prince to whom you owe respect and devotion. The young man whom you have all known heretofore by the name of Nadir is the legitimate heir to this great kingdom which the usurping tyrant Dakar holds by force after possessing it by violence. If you will follow us at the risk of your lives, Nadir will restore you your liberty which was wrested from you.
Brothers, we were convinced we would be able to count on all of you. The men who are with us will prepare for army service. The women will supply them with clothing and provisions. And with every scrap of cloth, they will sew together banners to be raised high over every one of our villages.
Have your messengers bear this news to all of the tribes in the neighborhood.
say, Omar, but young men whose enthusiasms are so easily aroused are equally prone to hesitation in time of crisis.
I must remind you, Omar, who must be tested according to the traditions of our people, of which you are well aware.
I know these traditions say. Well then, Nadir, prove to one and all that you are a real prince. You already know the test you must undergo. Are you ready?
I am ready, Omar. If I'm victorious, I shall owe it to your teaching.
Congratulations, my prince. There is no doubt that you won a clear victory.
You did it perfectly, Nadir. There isn't a single man who could beat you. That is true.
Come. Let him recover his breath. The test is not yet finished. And now another trial of his strength. Go.
He's a remarkable young man.
He certainly is. Little we possess and all our sons, our very lives, shall ever be at your disposal, most valiant of princes.
You have but to order so, Prince, and you will be obeyed.
First your horses and let no enemy stand in our way to victory!
We are in a position now to launch a final assault against the tyrant. We have men and weapons to ensure us a victory. We need only make a plan of attack.
Very heavily garrisoned. We shall have to break down the gates with a battering ram.
The use of a battering ram should be restricted to breaking down the gates on the north of the city. To open the main gates on this side, we shall employ volunteers to carry out a system which I have used with success in the past, and when the right moment comes, I will do it again.
We shall suffer enormous losses.
The lives of brave men is the price of winning every battle.
We must succeed in entering Diyarbakir within the briefest time possible.
The more time we spend besieging the battlements, the more men we shall lose.
We will count upon a complete surprise.
We must arrange for someone to gain entrance to the palace of Dakar to protect the beautiful princess.
Let me be the one for this. I know of some secret passages that for a long time no one has used there, but in our case they may prove to be invaluable.
I shall come with you, faithful friend. I wish to perform this task personally. You will assume the command of all our forces. When you see a torch in the sky, which I myself will throw from the battlements, you will attack. Here is what I plan. At the signal we've agreed on, you will batter down the gates on the north, while the van of the army covers the towers and battlements with a continual and rapid hail of arrows. As soon as the gates have yielded, the whole army will pour into the city.
That's just what I would have advised you, Nadir. But it gives me pleasure to see you no longer need any suggestion of mine.
Then we are all agreed. Everyone to his post now. Ahead of us lie many difficulties.
May Allah protect us.
Am I then to have no peace even on the day before the celebration of my own wedding? Of what use to me are my 100 counselors, my thousands of guards, an entire standing army, if every time some wretched village rebels, you come running to me and bother me with your responsibilities? Get out of here! A bandit at the head of a handful of ragamuffins does not deserve the honor of my presence in the battle. Out of here! Ready? Now!
From now on, no one is to say a word.
That way. Follow me.
The window is up there. You can climb up.
Please try not to be so sad, dear Princess Fatima.
Strange things are occurring all around us. The populace seems to be waiting for some momentous event to
A
happen.
hero at the head of a mighty army is supposed to be liberating the kingdom.
And they say this hero is a divine-looking young man, too.
Run along now.
Fatima, my princess.
Nadir, oh, my only beloved. I never expected to see you again. You must not stay here any longer. If they discover that you're here, they will surely
Don't
kill
be afraid.
you.
I shall leave you at once, but for a short while.
What are you going to do, Nadir? The palace is filled with guardsmen. My apartments are under surveillance.
I must go now, but before long, this time forever.
I must speak to you. I no longer have much time to tell you what I want to say.
Can't you see that I'm resting now? You can speak to me some other time, Dinazar.
Don't make a hasty decision that you may well have reason to repent. Fatima will always be an enemy of yours. Instead, I am one you can trust. Have I ever failed you?
No, Dinazar. But if one can become accustomed to a beautiful creature, then one can also grow tired of her. Fatima is to me like a jewel case, whose guarded contents elude my desire to see and know them, and it excites my unbounded curiosity.
What you say has wounded me more deeply than any weapon could.
Now leave. The favorite of a king should know when the moment has come for her to withdraw and live apart. She should not wait until she hears it told to her.
In fact, you have no need to tell me that. I had already decided to leave you alone in your folly. If I have sought to win you once again, the only reason is that sometimes even a king is unable to see the abyss into which he is bound to fall. Come here. What do you see?
It's incredible, my lord. The rebels are already inside the royal palace. There is no further hope for us. We still might be able to escape unobserved if we don't waste any more time.
Your demoralizing state of fear is unworthy of a real man. Dakar will never escape. If necessary, we'll defend ourselves to the last man. Get out of here!
Divinity, why should you want to run from me? There's marvelous beauty hidden in this tyrant's palace.
Hurry!
Don't run away. It's almost over now. Dakar is no longer able to do you any harm. Go back in. Go join the other women and wait for me.
You shall not survive my defeat.
It is too late for you to decide her fate or anyone else's, Dakar. In a moment, you shall be no more.
Who are you? How can a slave dare to attack me?
It is a prince challenging you. You shall now pay for the murder of my father, from whom you usurped this kingdom.
Then it is true. The old king really did have an infant son who managed to escape the edge of my sword blade. I prefer it this way. It is a battle between equals. The one who emerges victorious will well deserve the title of king. Defend yourself as best you know how. I shall kill you anyway.
Oh, let Nadir be victorious.
See that you're covered with my gold if you spare me. Don't kill me, let me
An
live.
offer worthy of you, but this time your gold cannot save you.
The reign of tyranny is over at last. From today we have our lawful king. Long live Nadir!
If I had known before that you were here, I would have braved death long ago to release you from this slavery.
Oh, but I'm not a slave, really. My true name is Dinazar, and yours?
Nureddin. And from now on, your faithful slave. Every instant away from you will seem a century to me.
And my heart will wait for you anxiously.
All my love for you will comfort me while you're away.
At the head of his army, sets forth to ride through his vast empire, determined to reestablish peace and freedom forever.